Scuba dooba dooba dooba. Yeah. Welcome to Morrissey Therapy. My name is Little Elvis. Thank you very much. No, this is Brian.
Prepared.
This is yeah. Oh, I don't even want to hear that. Yes,
You don't?
as you've seen, if you can see the title, it says shooting off the hip. That's exactly what we're doing tonight. We're just going off the hip. We're ill prepared. So
Ill prepared.
there you go. There you go. Center yourself up. Come
That
on.
better?
Well, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. So yeah. So
Got me really up close.
well, I mean, do you want me to back you off a little? I can't back too much,
Hang on.
man.
Maybe I can do it.
I can do like that. That's way
Is that
too
better?
No,
Too far?
No, you're still up close. You're just a big guy. I mean, you can't help that. Hey, you're just bulging muscles everywhere. Huh?
Really?
You got
What
the
are you trying to say?
muscles going. Well, I'm just saying, you got muscles bulging everywhere. Look at you. Your traps are up by your ears. Your arms are so big you can barely get them in a cab. I mean, you're doing this. You're going around doing this all the time. You know, showing them.
Oh no, that's Brian. That's Brian Morrissey.
So, welcome to Morrissey Therapy. We are glad that you are tuning in.
Morrissey Therapy? That's where we're at? We're at Morrissey Therapy? Let me go ahead and do this. Everybody, thanks for joining the Brothers Banter.
Oh my goodness.
My name is Donnie, and that's the little brother Brian.
You're making me turn red right now because
I mean, my gosh, man. I mean, this is the worst.
Well, that's why I say shooting off the hip. So
I mean, you're man.
I do apologize. Donnie's flustering me tonight. He's being mean and he's calling me names and stuff. So I am, and it's hurting my feelings.
I mean, golly.
Have you ever had? Let's just talk about that for a second. Have you ever had one of those friends that just, just tries to? They're having a bad day, so they make you have a bad day.
Oh, I have one of those friends. Yeah, I'm staring right at him. Yeah, I do. Every single stinking time that I've, and I think sometimes I'm not like in a pissy mood or something, because you'll be like, you'll just start digging in on text and everything. I'm like, so I just start ignoring you.
Let's go
and
ahead.
You're like,
there if you're not there.
let's go ahead and get all this messed out right now.
That's
man,
golly,
that's
funny stuff. So, anybody that is listening, I can't really tell, like on this side, if you got how many listeners we've got. But if you are tuning in, you could maybe chat and put in the comments a quick hello, what's up? My name is Slim Shady.
How do we sound?
Yeah, how do we sound? I think it's Is Donnie too close to the screen? Funny stuff. Listen at you. That's Tammy. Now, can you see that?
No, not yet.
I might need to change.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Is that should I change the text to a different color, maybe?
Yeah, probably, because it kind of matches my shirt a little bit.
Okay, we'll just do white. How about that?
Or put it up top.
Or like right there on our head.
Like I don't know. I hadn't seen it yet. Yeah, there you go. Cut little bit further up. Little further up. There you go. Perfect. Up.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, anybody else out there? Okay, that one was from my my bride from YouTube. So we are on YouTube. We are on Facebook. And I think we had a little bit of a problem with the we couldn't do comments for whatever reason. YouTube has this, what would you call this? They have this what do you call that? That they have this little thing to where if you would think if you hit something for kids that any and everybody would listen. But if you do that, nobody can make a comment. so therefore we don't
Well,
get to
because you
see
don't
it.
want some pedo making a comment about,
That's true,
stuff.
but I wasn't thinking about it. I was just thinking that everybody be able to watch us no matter the age. I wonder what the age. I don't even know what the age is on that. So
We
anyway,
just gotta be careful. That's all, because you never know what you got going on with people and nowadays, and that, just like that video that Tammy posted. That guy that was in the girl's bathroom. And
I did
that little
see.
girl walked in and was freaking out. That's a that's a tail kicking.
Oh, I know that. I know
Are you
that.
just you're gonna take me off of
No, it was. I was trying to. You said how yours was. I was trying to adjust mine as well.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, let's not be any more sensitive than you already are. I mean, come on.
Now you're sensitive, Mr. Sensitive
Hey,
Sally.
golly.
So what are you trying to say? That's your
we both
favorite line.
had
What are you trying to say?
we both had a rough day today with work, and it's
Yeah.
winding down in the end of the year. Making sure I don't have the wrong thing.
Yep. And well, I'm glad this month's over. Golly.
That's right. Today is the last day.
Yep.
So we
So
kind
we're here.
we kind of put it out there for you. Anybody that promoting next week, Donnie, you want to say a little something to that as far as next Thursday?
Yeah. So I got a buddy of mine we're gonna talk to. His name is Andrew Warner, also known as the Black Nature Boy, Scoot Andrews. I wrestled with him for years. We started out kind of together, the business, and he took a little further than I did, and God bless him. He's a heck of a talent. He can work the mic. He can put on a. This guy could legit wrestle a broomstick and make the broomstick look good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's an inside wrestling term, but if he could do that, then you're a good hand in the ring, and he indeed is a very good worker. So he has a lot of talent.
That's next Thursday night at 8.
Yep. He is he's been a heel most of his career, and he's a good guy as well. I've known him for, gosh, man, I bet you 40 years at least. We used to hang out at a place called Eastside Mario's when it was in Regency. I was a bouncer there, and he would come in. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that I would let him in. I don't even think he was 18, and he's a few years younger than I am. And
so yeah. So that's next Thursday. So anybody tell all your friends if you see
December 7th.
Yeah, if you see our post on Facebook, we appreciate it if you share it, or any of the other social medias we're on.
Yeah, please share it. We'd like to knock this one out of the park. He has a lot of followers as well, so when we get him on, hopefully we can get him shared and everything else, and just have a good interview. It's going to be a fun time digging into his background. He was a running back for Wofford University. I mean,
don't give all the good stuff away. I mean, we got.
I'm not giving all the good stuff away. I'm just saying that the guy he's a talent, and he's very athletic. And so
stay tuned in next week for that.
December 7th. December 7th at 8 p.m. right here.
Yep, and we're looking to do sporadically doing interviews here and there with different people, different backgrounds, different things they have going on in life. Speaking of which, one that we wouldn't mind getting on and talking to is Tom McManus. I seen him. He's live right now.
Oh, is he?
Did you see him on Facebook?
I have not. I will actually text him. He and our friends, and we can. I can text him and let him know what we got going on.
I think he's at that place that you seen him at last. What's the name of that
Stringers?
place? Yeah,
Stringer.
I think
okay.
I think he's at one of the back the tables in the back, and he has. I I'm assuming a couple players with them,
Oh,
and
good.
they're live streaming right now.
Is he there? Or is he at the beach? I'd be
I don't
surprised
know.
if he's on the north side.
One location.
Not Stringers is not, but does it say Stringers on it?
No, you can't tell what it is. But to me, when you go in that back section at Stringers, there's a table right in the middle, high top, and that's exactly what it looks like.
Okay.
I mean, it could be somewhere else. I'm just saying, but that's what it looks like. And I don't know if he has.
Yeah, well, I think he's good friends with the owner, so
it
wouldn't surprise me. But
that could be it. That could be the reason.
He lives in Ponte Vedra, so it'd be odd that he'd be way out there on the north side. Close to downtown.
It depends on the other three might be with him. Might be a central.
That's true. That's true too. He's talking to a couple players.
I'm assuming. You know how I am with football. I don't know that much about that, but
well, speaking of football, there's a tiny game coming up. It's not very important, but there is. You may have heard of this game once or twice. It's been a long time since any of your teams have been in anything like this, but the SEC championship game with Alabama and Georgia, and last time Alabama and Georgia tied up, we beat them in the SEC championship. They beat us in the national championship, their first national championship in 40 years. So not taking anything away from Georgia. They're due. Alabama has improved over since their loss to Texas in, I think, week 3.
What is Alabama ranked right now?
They're ranked 8th.
8th.
Yeah. So
I guess between 1st and 8th, there's no other SEC teams.
No, there's not. You've got So
scraping the bottom of the barrel on that one, right?
No. So that's Alabama, Georgia is actually the two best teams in the nation right now. Alabama is just everybody else that's in between us. Yeah, Texas beat us, and they're above us. They're ranked 7th. But if Texas played Alabama today, Alabama would wipe them up. They're playing that good. They've even mentioned Milroe, who's the quarterback for Bama, getting some Heisman love. But you have these other two guys that are getting a little more run for Heisman because, one, they're undefeated. They're not going to get and they're not bad. They're good, but they play in weak conferences. They don't play like Alabama and Georgia teams play.
So we're all hoping that this is Saban's last year, right?
Dude, he's only 70.
I know that.
He's a young 70. He's a young 70 on top of that.
70, but if you had his kind of, if I had his kind of money, I would not be doing that anymore.
No.
And then this is the first time. When's the last time that they were ranked this low? It's been a minute.
It's been a long time, but it's only because we lost so quickly, and there's so many undefeated teams. So you've got Georgia, you got Michigan, you've got Washington, you've got Florida State. They play nobody. Georgia does, but those other teams in the Pac and in the Big Ten play nobody.
Yeah,
they're cupcakes. That's it.
Saban's slipping, dude. He's slipping.
He's not slipping, son. This is the youngest team he's had in a long time.
I know, but he's not keeping up. He's not able to.
I'm telling you right now, son. If Georgia beats him this year, which it'll be odd, and let me tell you why. Saban always gets revenge on losses.
So what time is this game? Do you know?
It's at 4:00, and we're having a thing at church, and of course, being here in Georgia,
that's
all there is Georgia fans, and they sent me I was in a mass text saying basically we're going to watch the game on the big screen at church. You can bring your own food if you want, if you want to do that. And there's going to be a prayer room for Alabama fans. And of course, I said, well, we're going to separate the prayer room and the crying room for whenever we tear that tail up.
So who are you going for? Who are you pulling for? Okay, so I'm gonna have to, because we are bantering, and it's just, I don't know, dude. I hate Georgia pretty bad.
But yeah, that's exactly. So I mean, why would you not? Why would you?
Because it makes it interesting if one's on one side, one's on the other side. So,
yeah, well, have at it.
You know, so with that being said, the SEC championship game, if you have a team, or if you don't have a team, just humor us and put a comment and tell us who your team would be. Put in the description either.
Or who you rooting for?
Huh?
Who you rooting for?
Well, opposite of you. That's going to make
well, that's fine.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. So you're Alabama.
I mean, I like the fact because you've been rooting for Florida all year, and they suck. So
you know that's
you know.
I
they're terrible this year.
I'm not disagreeing with that. So I'm gonna have to go with. Unfortunately, you're making me go with a real hated team I can't stand. So I'm gonna have to go with that. So if you do have a team, or you don't really have a dog in the fight, pick a team and then place a comment down for us and let us know.
Yeah, have at it.
So moving on,
and that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think about. Yeah, we got a thing too at I guess 4 or 5. So, and the game is going to take 3 hours to be over.
Oh, I may 4 hours probably.
I'll probably be able to catch the last part of the game then. That's going to reek. Yeah.
We're watching on like a big 12-foot. I think it's 12-foot, big screen.
Yeah.
Huge thing. Yeah.
I got it.
It's cool.
So, with that being said, we are still shooting off the hip, and yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
So, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was not bad at all. It was well, the issue that I have between now. Well, this is a good conversation to start out with. Between turkey and ham, what is your favorite?
Ham.
Me too. But my thing is, with my blood pressure, I like to go overboard, and especially if it has like a hardened type, a little bit piece, like, oh my goodness, I can, and then
the crust on top.
I want to eat as much as I can that way. Then I want to eat it on a sandwich, and then later on that day I want to eat it on something else. And
all right, look, what kind of bread do you use when you do it?
Well, we use the Nature's Own.
We use potato bread.
The wheat.
Partridge.
Now, a lot of times when I'm eating specific bread, I'll go to Publix, and they have this Italian bread that's sliced up into a whole bunch of slices, and it's really super soft. And I'll just do that. But those Hawaiian rolls taste good with a piece of ham in it. Put you some.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you a little bit about some Hawaiian roll real quick. All right. Now there's the brand Hawaiian roll, the King roll, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But they got the butter roll. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a little secret to do, and it's gonna make your mouth water because I know how much you like garlic and butter. So you take that whole thing out, you don't break them apart, and you slice them in like thirds all the way down. All right. Then you put you take a handful of shredded mozzarella and put inside of it. Inside of each slice. All right. And then garlic butter. You just slather it over it. Garlic butter. You make the butter, the garlic, the oregano flakes or parsley, something like that, and Parmesan cheese. You mix it up and you just spread it on it and bake it for like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Yeah. So while we're talking of either turkey and ham, make sure that in the comments, we'd love to hear what is your favorite. It's either turkey or it's ham. Go ahead and place
Yep.
that in there.
How about mashed potatoes or potato salad?
Neither one.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Kraft macaroni and cheese or homemade macaroni and cheese?
Kraft or homemade? It depends on who's making the homemade and how good, because there's only certain
All right,
people
well, who makes it?
do that.
Who makes it the best?
My sister makes it pretty good. And
Yeah.
it's just got a real, and then I guess once they put it in the oven, it has a little bit of a crunch kind of along the top.
Oh yeah, I like that crunch on top.
So yeah, so I don't know if you see this comment. Tom Brewer commented, "Hey guys, Georgia. He's going with Georgia." So yeah, okay. So
That's all right.
Georgia.
That's all right.
Turkey.
He's probably still on medication from his from the surgery.
He likes turkey and whole wheat, and
Yep.
yeah, he likes.
What's up, Tom?
He likes homemade as well. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, okay. Here's another one. Now, when I'm having this kind of a spread, you got your biscuits, you got your cold, kind of like the Hawaiian rolls that you just put out, or the brown and serve. The brown and serve, I could just
I like those.
I look like a hamster just putting them in my mouth, cheeks getting big and all.
Yeah, and then with all the butter on them too, my whole face is like butter.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that too. All right. So pecan pie or pumpkin pie?
Ooh. I don't know. It depends on, and it all depends on who makes the pies too. But mine would have to be. I don't know. I like both of them. If I had to pick, I think I'd go with pumpkin.
Really?
I mean, I do. I love pecan, but probably pumpkin because pecan's a little bit sweeter. What about you?
Pecan pie with almost a whole can of whipped cream on top.
Oh my god!
Not whipped cream, but the Ready Whip, almost a whole can.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's cornbread or crescent rolls. Tom's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if the cornbread is crispy on top, then yeah, I'm gonna have to eat cornbread. All right, so
pretty much
collard greens or green beans?
Do what now?
Collard greens or green beans?
If it is my wife's green bean casserole, definitely green bean casserole.
All right,
without question.
You do stuffing?
Yes, and only
I'm not
if my mom makes it, because she puts a light crust over the top. So of the dressing. So when you go to dig into it, it's got that little crunch sound to it. Yeah, that's the way to go right there. And put some giblet gravy on top of that. not giblet gravy, giblet gravy.
The giblets.
Yeah.
I love it. So oh gosh, what else did we have? We had corn casserole.
One thing that we kind of do, I don't know if fighting over is a correct term to use, but my sister makes lemon meringue, and it's got a good tart to it.
Yeah.
And we literally, between us, my dad, my nephew, we're all fighting over it. Sometimes she makes two, and it's still not enough.
My Pops makes a nice. Now this is for Christmas though when he does this, but he does a pound cake. Oh my gosh, man! It is the crust. The top is so crunchy, like it's not too sweet, but man, I'm telling you right now, it's probably and it's so heavy too. Like can't explain it. It is so good. It is, but it's heavy and And yeah, it's probably some of the best. You would love it. You'd love it.
Good deal.
You like we're making him hungry, making Tom hungry.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. So there you go, right there. So with that being said, so we don't want to forget about next week.
Yep.
Please share. Please tell all your friends. We want to try to get we want this to be our biggest showing, and we would really appreciate everybody, trying to just take a little bit of your time out. Probably be close to about a 45-minute at least, if not an hour, and carve out just a little bit of time for us, because we want to see if we can get everybody just listening and tuning in at the same time. So keep in mind, you can do that on Facebook, you can do that on YouTube, and put in on all the comments. Let us know that you're here on any time you listen to us. It's always good to hear.
Just give us a hi, guys. What's up? Just
Yeah.
let us know that you're in here and listening. We just we're trying to get this thing growing, man, and just do it up. So if anybody has a line on Tim Tebow, letting you know, if you ever want to see me shed a tear talking to another grown man, that would be
it'd be
Tim Tebow in here.
It would almost be like his bottom lip would start quivering.
Oh man, you ain't kidding. I would be like, "Woo, rough."
Yeah,
that's
what I'm talking about. But yeah, make sure you tell as many people as you can, and we're gonna try to. I'm going to politic and push that out next week. So we really appreciate it if y'all could get behind us on that and show your support. We really appreciate everybody that commented tonight, everybody that's listening. We appreciate it, and we will definitely catch you in for next week.
Most definitely. So that being said, my name is Donnie.
My name is Brian.
Peace.